My wife and I went to see an apartment being sold by a foreign owner. I stayed quiet, pretending I didn't understand German. Then I heard one sentence that made my blood run cold. I couldn't believe what they'd just said. My wife thought I was an idiot. That's the only explanation for what she said in front of me. We were viewing an apartment, a sleek place downtown, floor-to-ceiling windows, the works. The owner was a German guy named Klaus. Nice enough. Soft handshake. Megan, my wife of 8 years, had been pushing hard for this place. It's perfect for us, she kept saying. Trust me, I didn't speak German. At least, that's what she believed. What Megan didn't know was that my grandmother was from Munich. I spent summers there as a kid. My German was rusty, sure, but I understood every word. Klaus started showing us around. Megan stayed close to him, too close. Their shoulders brushed. She laughed at things that weren't funny. Then Klaus switched to German. Ist immer so still? He asked her. Is he always this quiet? Megan smiled. Versteht nichts. Ist nicht besonders klug. He doesn't understand anything. He's not very smart. My stomach dropped. Klaus chuckled. Und das Geld? Alles auf meinem Namen. Unterschreibt, was ich ihm sage. Everything's in my name. He signs what I tell him. I kept my face blank. I looked out the window like I was admiring the view, but inside, something was cracking. They kept talking. Megan explained how she'd been moving money for months, how the apartment would be hers alone, how I'd never figure it out because I trusted her completely. Klaus asked if she felt bad. Warum sollte ich? She said. Why should I? I didn't say a word the whole tour. I smiled. I nodded. I played the fool. When we left, Megan squeezed my hand. I think this is the one, babe. Yeah, I said. I think so too. That night, I couldn't sleep. I lay next to her, staring at the ceiling, replaying every word. Not very smart. Signs what I tell him. Everything in my name. 8 years. 8 years of thinking I had a partner. I had a parasite. The next morning, I called a lawyer, then a forensic accountant. I wanted proof. Hard, undeniable proof. It took 3 weeks. 3 weeks of smiling at breakfast. 3 weeks of pretending. The accountant found it all. She'd opened accounts I didn't know existed. Transferred funds from our joint savings. Set up the apartment purchase with only her name on the paperwork. Over $200,000. Gone. My lawyer laid out the options. I chose the nuclear one. Megan's parents were hosting their anniversary party. 40 years of marriage. The whole family would be there. Her brothers, her aunts, her grandmother. Perfect. The party was at a rented hall. White tablecloths, champagne, a slideshow of her parents through the years. I waited until dinner, until everyone was seated, until Megan stood up to give a toast. She clinked her glass. To my parents, to 40 years of love and trust. I stood up next to her. Actually, I said, I have something to share too. Megan looked confused. Babe, what are you? I learned something interesting last month. I pulled out my phone. At that apartment viewing, with Klaus. Her face went white. See, Megan thought I didn't speak German. I pressed play on the recording I'd made that day. Her voice filled the room, clear as a bell. Versteht nichts. Ist nicht besonders klug. Then, alles auf meinem Namen. Unterschreibt, was ich ihm sage. Silence. Complete silence. Her mother's hand went to her mouth. Her father's champagne glass froze halfway to his lips. For those who don't speak German, I said. My wife just called me stupid and explained how she's been stealing from me for months. Megan grabbed my arm. It's not what it sounds like. $217,000. I pulled out the folder. Bank statements. Transfer records. The apartment paperwork with only her name. I dropped it on the table in front of her parents. That's what 8 years of trust looks like. Her brother picked up the papers. His jaw dropped. Megan, what the hell? She started crying. You don't understand. I understand perfectly, I said. Ich bin nicht so dumm, wie du dachtest. I'm not as stupid as you thought. I walked out of that hall with my head high and her whole family staring at the woman they thought they knew. Full story on the channel linked below.